My name is Bubba Ward, and I want to tell you how God's grace changed my life. At 14, I went into my sister's room, or the door was shut, and I was going to go ask her something, and opened the door, and she was in there smoking. So she told me to come in there, and I went in there, and basically, so we didn't get in trouble, or she didn't get in trouble, I'd have to go down with her. That was my first time of smoking marijuana. From that point on, my life was nothing more than drugs, alcohol, women, partying. I was all about me. Till one day, I found myself all by myself on a beach, just empty, just knowing that I needed help. I ended up getting checked into rehab. I was absolutely bent on beating this by myself. I spent the next year and a half sober and clean. Everything was great. Till one day, a girl approached and asked me if I wanted a beer. Up until that point, I'd always said, for the past year and a half, I had it. I don't know why then. One's not gonna hurt, so I did. Which I always put it like it's like parking a freight train, sitting in neutral, full bore. I got back on it, and it absolutely. I thought the first part of my life was hard. This was absolutely undescribable. I mean, I destroyed people. I hurt people very close to me. That's why I say I was like a tornado. I was destructive to myself. At 28, I was admitted to the hospital for full liver failure because of drinking and drugs. One of the specialists came in and said, son, you can never drink again. 2 weeks later, I was put right back in the hospital for drinking again. I just didn't know how to change it. I just didn't know what to do. I was empty and had no answers. In 2009, I met the most amazing woman that I've ever met. Absolutely wonderful. But it wasn't long before my destructive lifestyle started all over again. That cycle started. I was basically just driving a wedge in between us until the fact of she left. And I'll never forget that day that she got in that Tahoe and I had to watch the best thing that's ever walked into my life drive away. Sitting there all by myself, just so empty, having no idea of how to fix anything. I just knew that I needed something bigger than me to fix this, or just take this from me. And I'll never forget just praying to God, just take this from me. And I'll never forget, it was like he just reached down and just hugged me, and for the very first time I could feel that this time was going to be real. There was going to be change because I wasn't doing it on my own. Today I'm a different person. I was a drunk, I was a drug addict. I had absolutely hit rock bottom. And it's like God's grace. He just reached down, picked me up. Today I'm 5.5 years sober. I'm married to that amazing woman. Our family's in church now. Here at Centerpoint, we've built great friendships, relationships. We were part of a Connect group. I went on a mission trip to Guatemala last year. But as far as today, my personal walk with Jesus is amazing. Through prayer and scripture, the things I learn on a daily basis, it's absolutely changed my life. I no longer have to live life by myself. I can always call upon Him.